Hi, this is Isabel Litzler. So today's video is about resilience because I found that it would be quite helpful to talk about resilience in terms of the Swiss market, because in my experience working with expats who are already in Switzerland, even they have a hard time. It's quite of a daunting market because there's many languages, many cultures. It's not the easiest place where you can find a job quickly. It's hard to basically come and develop your life quickly and find a job and all that. So I just wanted to talk about resilience because I find that if you're considering coming to Switzerland or even to another country, this is a skill that will really help you go through the hurdles. So basically, I wanted to give you 3 tips on how to build resilience. So the number one thing that you need to do is to build your mental and physical strength. So in other words, I believe that in a strong body, you have a stronger mind. And it's actually the two that you need to work on, because if you have a great body, you're very athletic. And I've met people like this. They're extremely athletic. I mean, they run, they're buffed, etc. But inside, they're really not feeling so well. And they're very weak in terms of mental resilience. And then I've met the opposite. People who are really strong mentally, but physically, they just don't have any strength. So you need to have both. So you need to exercise regularly. If you don't have that in your life, I would strongly encourage to look into something that could be interesting. And I'll give my example. I'm not a big athletic type of a person, but I try to go at least once a week, maybe do something with the pool, or you can also do a little bit of walking or running. This is not taking a huge amount of time and effort. It's one little thing you do for yourself at least once a week. That's my amount of time that I go. I know ideally I should go 3 times a week, but once a week I can put in my calendar. I think anyone could do that. It really helps you with body strength and feeling better about yourself. The second thing is the mental ability. So you want to also work on your mental strength. So how do you do this? You do this by achieving challenges. Everyone is faced with challenges, everybody. Now the question is, how do you handle them? Are you going to be running away from them, avoiding them, or are you going to tackle and say, I want to get this solved? So it takes a little bit of achieving one little challenge, and then you realize you can achieve a bigger challenge. And then the next thing you know, you've actually built up your mental muscle. So it could be a small challenge like coming to Switzerland and not knowing anything, not knowing the language, not knowing where to start to get a job or to find a place to live, etc. So maybe you achieve finding the apartment. That's one achievement, and that's one thing that should actually make you feel better about yourself. Don't expect you will have everything lined up in 1 month, but at least little by little you will grow into more success. Little successes will make a bigger success. So that's how I look at it. And number 3 is that you have to surround yourself with the proper people. Because if you're surrounding yourself by people who are negative, let's say you meet a lot of people who say you can't find a job in Switzerland, it's horrible, you'll never achieve anything, then of course that's going to influence you in a bad way. So you need to surround yourself with people who are supporters of your project, who want to give you the tools to succeed. And I'm not saying just professionals, but also in your family and friends. I always ask people what type of environment they have, because if you're in a family situation where the person you live with is not supporting your projects, that's going to make it tougher for you to succeed, because it's going to slow you down or even make you feel that it's not possible. So the type of people you choose to be around, in my view, is a huge impact. That's why I invest a lot of my personal time on networking and helping people also build their network, because I find that it can make a huge difference in people's lives. That's for sure. So again, number 1 is work on your physical muscle, on your mental muscle, and finally surround yourself with your small group of supporters. And then you will always keep moving forward with those 3 things together and become the resilient person that can face any type of challenge that comes their way, because they're equipped and tooled to deal with them. So I will talk to you soon. Thanks.